Trainer Chris Ryder and owners Richard and Joanne Young have had plenty of reason to celebrate the last few seasons, with the follow-up to their double millionaire pacing mare put on a show. I Love the Nitelife, another daughter of the late rock and roll Hanover, who's just shy of the $2 million mark herself, has piled up a long list of accolades. Firmly entrenched in the Horse of the Year conversation in 2013, I Love the Nitelife carved out a 12-race winning streak in a $1 million sophomore season with Driver of the Year Tim Tetrick. The $60,000 yearling, who won her first of back-to-back O'Brien Awards at age 2, won 13 of 15 as a 3-year-old, set numerous world records, and won her first Dan Patch Award. She was also voted 2013's New Jersey Standardbred of the Year. 2013 got off to a less than auspicious start for I Love the Nitelife, who held on to win her seasonal debut by a neck in New Jersey Sire Stakes at the Meadowlands in 151. And a couple of weeks later, she would finish a disappointing third in the Sire Stakes final. However, a quick trip to Ontario would spark a 12-race explosion. After cruising wire-to-wire in her elimination of the Van Hanover at Mohawk in 150-4, I Love the Nitelife was just starting to warm up, and she destroyed them in that final in 149-1. Chris Ryder had always thought he never had a horse as good as put on a show, but he was beginning to have second thoughts. Next up, her James Lynch Memorial Elimination and Final at Pocono Downs were tucked safely under her bridle, and the Lynch final was one of her finest moments when she overcame post 8 over a sloppy track. Then she returned to the Meadowlands for 3 straight wins there, starting with the Mistletoe Chalet in 150 flat. Tim Tetrick noted Put on a Show had more high speed and loved to pass horses, whereas I Love the Nitelife liked to do more work and be up close and make the race herself. It was only a few weeks after a foot problem had cleared up, I Love the Nitelife kicked off Hambletonian Day 2013 with a gutsy rally off wicked fractions to capture the Miss New Jersey final in a stakes record of 149. 2 weeks later, I Love the Nitelife went down the road in the Valley Forge at Pocono Downs in a world record of 148 3/5. A quick trip back to Mohawk yielded another easy win in the Simcoe Stakes in 150. Then it was off to Delaware, Ohio for a 2-heat world record in the Jugette in 151 and 151-2. I Love the Nitelife took a month off and 2 qualifiers to prepare for the Breeders' Crown at Pocono Downs. And despite the layoff, being relegated to second choice behind 147 world record setter Sheeby Stingen, plus getting used hard to a 25-4 first quarter, I Love the Nitelife was able to ride a perfect 2-hole trip off dueling leaders and took the lead in a matter of strides turning for home, en route to a convincing score in 150. Unfortunately, in late November, I Love the Nitelife suffered a slab fracture of her right front knee. Surgery went well, and the prognosis is positive. Coming off one of the most stellar campaigns ever by a 3-year-old filly pacer, I Love the Nitelife still has room to grow, mature, and dazzle the racing world. From the man who has first experience, an optimistic Chris Ryder declared, I Love the Nitelife is simply a great horse, and great horses do great things.